What's good, you guys? Thank you so much for tuning in. Welcome to OG Aesthetics 101 episode 2.
That is my dog show. That is my dog. That is my dog show. That is my dog. Me and my dog. We get them 2 in a row. Me and my dog. We get them 2 in a row. They just keep on calling.
Alright guys, so we started the last episode off with shoulders because I believe that is like the #1 thing for the aesthetics, because you get that wide look, but that is not the only thing that gets you the wide look. So what else gives you that look? It's definitely the back, because it expands your skeleton and pushes your shoulders out more. That's what we're going to focus on today. It's actually my favorite muscle group to work out. Sipping on that black coffee pre-workout, so we're about to kill it. I did like a heap and scoop today. I mean, not like a heap and scoop, but like more than usual. I'm predicting this is going to be pretty intense. So, but before we get in there, guys, definitely hit that subscribe button, hit that notification button, drop a comment. Really appreciate you guys for your support. Let's get it. Alright, so we just made it to crunch. A lot of people, they start with the rows with dumbbells, and I used to do that all the time, but for the past few years, I've been doing these lat pull downs. Initially, crunch has this new grip. You guys have probably seen it on Christian Guzman's YouTube channel, and I like using that right after, so let's get to it. Oh shit, that kind of scared me. Alright guys, so I just did that first set, you know, easy warm up, but generally I do like 5 to 8 different sets, so it's a lot of volume right here, and the main objective obviously is to fatigue my lats before we jump into other exercises to get that real growth. You guys really got to focus on that grip. I know some of you guys might have bad wrists like me, and then the grip gets limp and everything. That definitely affects your back. I have some irregular development in my lats because of my grip. Since my right wrist is kind of weak, my lats on my left side are definitely more developed than my right, believe it or not. A lot of guys, they talk about, oh yeah, the wider you go, the more wide your back is going to get. Well, honestly, that is not the case. It's really genetics, and definitely hitting from all sorts of different angles, which is what you're going to see later in this video. But you want to get the right distance. Typically, all the way out is way too far. You're not going to get a good hold. So for me, probably like half a foot outside of shoulder width. It's getting pretty heavy now. This will probably be my last set, and then we're going to switch the handle. So we got the wide grip mag handle or bar. What I really like about this is it's a different, angle. You got a different grip, so your lats get engaged differently. I do it based on feel. It's not like I know for a matter of fact that this got me wider. That's basically the name of the game. More angles, more gains. Always good to start off with lightweight, and I know we're using a machine, but what I always say is you don't want to leave gains on the table, because this really helps fatigue the lats, even though we've been doing 2 different exercises of the lat pull downs. What I like about this a lot is it keeps it, lets you have strict form, and then at the bottom it helps you widen out. So you want to do a nice slow and control, make it count. It's kind of light. That just means go slow. me, if you guys have been keeping up with me, I used to do like 125 pounds pulling for like 3 or 5 reps, which is cool and all, but when you fatigue with the cable lap pull downs and then you move on to the dumbbell rows, you really get that fatigued experience, I want to say. You know, I can do 125, but if I'm fresh, you know, I'd rather do it when I'm fatigued and get focused on that form and then follow through with my elbow. So when I'm doing the 125 pounds, like, I'll be honest, like, I got a lot of body English, I would say, where you're torquing your body, and it's called like a cheat row, and that has its time and its place when you do that, but what I noticed is you might be cheating more on one side than the other, and with my bad wrist, I tend to be cheating more with my right side, so that's why I'm moving towards the form versus the heavy weight. Tired. The last set, if you guys really want to get fancy, you know, you want to get that full stretch. Then when we're at the top of the motion, you want to do a slow negative, all right? This will really tax you out, get you ready for those next accessory movements that we're about to do. To the cable low row, and you know, Arnold Schwarzenegger used to do this. He would always be like, "Holy back," and a lot of people mimic that. What Arnold was trying to do is he was trying to get that full range of motion, but what I've done is I've spun it off, and instead of going all the way back like he does, because that doesn't exactly work out that much, it's technically cheating. Not saying Arnold was doing it wrong, but he was loading some heavy ass weight. And he was definitely pulling through with his elbows, but a lot of people don't do that. This is a good way to get that full contraction. Instead of leaning back, you just lean forward the whole time. The idea is when you're at a 70 degree, 60 degree angle, you're not pulling your elbows through. So when you're leaning forward, the elbows finally come through. And of course, if you want to go completely perpendicular to the bench, then that's cool too. I say in between forward and perpendicular, anywhere in the middle is perfect. For that set, I just did it really perpendicular just to show you. You can do it forward and then perpendicular. Just do them both. And then you're gonna find out which one you feel the contraction better. But what you gotta refrain from doing is leaning back with it and then pulling your elbows just to your abdominal and then letting it go. I did this in the last episode, but it's important because a lot of people neglect their rear delts, and you know, that's something we need to focus on because that'll bring the shoulders back. It's going to give you that additional wide appearance, and a lot of people, their bodies are pulled forward because they focus so much on abs and chest that it's so important to pull the shoulders back. So we're going to do it again. As you guys noticed, I wasn't going all the way up. Reason being is because I'm focusing on that mind-muscle connection more so than the range of motion, because the rear delts they need to be fired off over line muscle connection because it's such a small muscle. People aren't accustomed to feeling it, so when you go real slow, that's when you actually get the efficient workout. This music though. Yeah guys, I'm really feeling those. I always get gassed on those. Another tip is definitely get as low as possible. You know, you don't want to be that guy that's just doing the lateral raises, but he thinks they're doing the rear delts, which is very common. I find myself doing that too, and that's really coming from being fatigued. That was 3 sets. We're gonna switch the grip a little bit. Get a different angle again. Get low. Sweat my balls off. Moving on to the lat pullover, I believe. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comments. But yeah guys, grab about just a little wider than shoulder width. Stick your butt out. Core tight. Definitely feel those when you're fatigued. Definitely don't do those when you're fresh. Yeah, one of the last exercises. One of those movements where you really gotta focus on it, just like those rear delt exercises we just did. You wanna get fancy, you know, do close grip, wide grip, just find out what contracts the best for your body, alright? I'll do a little wider this time. We got like 3 exercises left. Let's move on to the next exercise. Moving on to the good old TRX. Just a different variety of movement. You can do the dumbbells, you can do the cables, but you got the TRX. That is another addition to another angle. As you guys notice, I'm alternating the angles, going above and going completely lateral. Moving on to the bent over barbell rows. We're gonna focus on strict form. A lot of people, you know, they throw some momentum into it, and that's okay, but you know, if you wanna be strict with it, I feel like that really matters when you're pulling those elbows through. Less incorporation of other muscles. Clearly, I can do more weight if I'm using momentum, but when you get injured, y'all, that's when everything stops. Your world of gains retracts, and you're not going to be able to make gains for months, alright? So you don't want to tweak your lower back, 0 gains after that. Definitely fatigued now. Like I did 8 reps last set, 6 reps this set. I say 6 more reps, we're gonna move on to the rack pulls. Just getting my daily dosage of growth hormone. For us natural lifters, growth hormone is so important in getting those gains. Just recently, I've been doing like rack pulls above the knees every day I get into the gym. Main thing is I'm getting addicted to how wide this shit gets me. And just doing the research on exercise-induced growth hormone, it totally makes a ton of sense. Getting enough sleep is just not enough. You get a lot of people reporting it's hard to make gains. Well, this is the way to make some gains.
Yeah.
Start getting fatigued, bring the reps down to 2 to 1 reps. Now I'm doing 3 reps on each different grip form, but now I'm going to move down to 2 or even 1. I'm feeling real tired. Yeah, we're just doing 1. God damn, I'm sweating the fuck ton. When you're only able to do 1 rep, definitely hold it as long as possible. I'm talking like 4 to 5 seconds, alright? This is what people neglect when they do the deadlifts. And honestly, people relate it to deadlifts, but this is a completely different exercise, y'all. It's upper back, traps. The reason your back explodes is because it's connected to your traps, and your body is stopping your arms from ripping off your body. So even though it looks like you're not doing much, the weighted stretch is literally still working out your muscles. And you're gonna see the gains that it's done to my back recently. Engage the traps, hold the core tight, hold. Alright guys, thank you so much for tuning in to episode 2 of OG Aesthetics 101. A lot of people focus on the chest and the biceps, which is cool and all. You know, the biceps and the chest are very aesthetic body parts and muscle groups, but something that I really wish that I had focused on in years 1 through 5 are shoulders and back. That's why episode 1 was shoulders and episode 2 was back. So I implore you guys to do that. Definitely focus on those, because in the long run, you are going to look aesthetic, all right? If you guys enjoyed this series, definitely drop a like, because it's gonna make me more motivated to bring more good content for you guys. And honestly, I appreciate every like, every comment, and I value all my subscribers. And if you guys are watching and you guys haven't subscribed yet, definitely hit that subscribe button. I'm out, guys. See you next video. Peace.